because they are considered to be Asian, whatever that means, and are by color yellow, Y-E-L-L-O-W. Now, you might look at many people who are classified as Asian, and you say, their skin is white. It's not yellow. It looks white to me. Many of them, some of them, I mean, look like they are beige or light brown or something like that, but many of them look like they have white skin. Well, that's true, too, of a lot of people that we call black. Lots of people will look at people like Adam Clayton Powell and say, well, now, wait a minute, is he black or Ice-T? He doesn't mind me using him as an example. I mean, Ice-T is considered black. Minister Louis Farrakhan is considered black. But if you look at him, you say, well, if you're talking about black, he's not black. I'm looking at him. How can he be black? He's lighter than some white folks, particularly in the case of Reverend Adam Clayton Powell, who used to be a congressman, and always fought for black causes and whatnot, and classified as black, whatnot. So it's the same way with the people who are called by the white supremacists. They did the classifying yellow people. They said, the yellow plague. That's what they used to call it. So all victims of racism, by the way, have been taught that white is much better, much, much better than being non-white. Whether you're what you call black, or brown, or dark brown, or light brown, or beige, or tan, or yellow, or red bone, whatever that means. But they say white stands alone. And all the rest of you people are of color, unless I say that you're white. So many people who are called Asians, they go around and they use skin bleach and whatnot, and because maybe their eyes are not considered to be what they might call white and or Caucasian and or Aryan, whatever that means, some of them go and have operations because they want to look like they are white people. But lots of black people want to look like they are white people. We fought our hair like forever. And some of us still do. Why? Because white is supreme. I'd like to be supreme. I'd like to be considered royal. That's the mentality of many of us. We've been taught that. We've been taught that, hey, like the old adage, and I won't use the kind of expression that I heard when I maybe was about 16 years old when I heard this. I went to school, at that time, and Snow White was very popular. That's when the movie Snow White came out, right prior to The Wizard of Oz. But Snow White, think about that. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And it was a little joke among black people. Snow White, you black SOB, and don't you ever forget it. That's what the mirror said back. So that's always been the standard. The Barbie doll is the standard of beauty for the entire world here in 2014. Right now, yes, there are some black Barbie dolls, but they're second banana or third banana. They're down the scale. The true Barbie, blonde hair, blue eyes, and chalk white skin. The whitest of white, if you want to have different grades of white. I don't think there is but one. How can you be grades of white or shades of white? You're either white or you're not. The white supremacists say that themselves. And how can they say it and get away with it? Because they got the muscle, that's why.
Wow.
They say. Yes, they say who's white and who's not. The so-called Asians cannot determine that. They can't determine what they are. They can tell me that. They can tell black people that. They can argue among themselves about who's white and who's not. But they don't get in the white supremacist's face and do that, because the white supremacists say, I say that you are not white. End of story. And if you don't like it, there's nothing you can do about it, because you can't whip me.